Hi, this is Dr. RJB again, and I wanted to talk to you about one of the health topics. Um, you know, uh, People who have diabetes, they have some health concerns. Um, the big things that we always worry about in medicine um, are whether they're going to have a problem with their heart, with heart disease, a problem with their kidneys, with kidney problems, or if they're having a problem with their feet. People who have diabetes have a much greater risk of heart attacks and strokes. Um, and for the diabetic who has kidney problems, he can develop kidney failure, which might lead him to be on dialysis. The problem with the feet is that if you have a sore in your foot that's not healing, you can develop an infection. And in some cases, the infection gets so bad that they have to remove the foot. Um, so these are the big conditions that diabetics have to take care of. You ask yourself, is it good to exercise then? I mean, you're talking about heart problems and you want me to exercise. Is that a good idea? Um, and about the kidneys, when you exercise, you're going to produce a lot of waste products, and also you're going to get dehydrated when you exercise because of sweating. Is that a good idea? Um, and then what about the foot? I mean, if you're worried about foot problems, man, is it a good idea to be running and possibly injuring your foot? Maybe having a blister or something. Um, you know, um, the question to all of those is yes, yes, and yes. Yes, it's a good idea for the heart. Running actually improves the heart function. It enlarges the coronary arteries that feeds blood to the heart. For the kidneys. Running increases the blood flow through the kidneys, so it helps the kidneys to strain out the waste matter. Um, and all you have to do to take care of that dehydration issue is make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids. When you come home from working out, make sure that you drink plenty of fluids. At least a quart of fluids right after you come back home is a good idea. Um, Also, as far as the feet, well, that's true. Foot care is important. Make sure that you're wearing good fitting shoes when you work out. You don't want to wear crappy shoes that might give you a blister or a sore in your foot. But in general, it's still a good idea because the problem with the foot and diabetes is poor circulation. And when you exercise, you increase the circulation to the parts of the body. So that kind of helps with preventing the poor circulation issues. Um, there's another thing too about exercise, and that's some of the people who have diabetes are taking a medication called metformin. Now, one of the ways that metformin works is by increasing the level of a protein that's called AMPK. It's adenosine monophosphate kinase. And this protein basically is involved in the carbohydrate metabolism. Um, when we're needing energy, this AMPK kind of helps out with that system. And one of the things with this AMPK is that it helps to drive the sugar into the muscle cells. Um, and that's the way that metformin actually works, is to drive sugar from the bloodstream into the muscle cells. There's also some other things that metformin does for your stomach and your liver, but a big thing to get the sugar down is to drive it into the muscles. And exercise releases this same chemical into your bloodstream and drives the sugar into the muscle cells as well. Um, Now, one of the things that was kind of my aha moment of diabetes is that I finally realized that diabetes was not about a high blood sugar, but it was about a blood sugar that was in the wrong place. Sugar wasn't supposed to be on the blood, it was supposed to be on the muscle cells for energy. So that's why I think that metformin is a great medication, and also that exercise is good for the diabetes. By getting rid of this excess sugar, you eliminate some of the complications that excess sugar causes. So try to exercise at least 3 times a week. Again, try to make sure that you're doing things like comfortable shoes and that you're not pushing yourself so hard that you have to worry about any heart issues. Okay, take care, guys, and I'll talk to you in the next video.